I write. I write not to fight but to love. I write not to fight but to love. I write not to fight but to bring light to darkness. I write not to fight but to bring sight to blindness. I write to inspire an internal fire in those who desire to fly higher, for my feet were never designed for the ground. I prefer to walk on the clouds, and my footsteps make not a sound, and I can twirl like a mystic insouciant dervish around and around, around and around. I write to tell those who pose not to pose, because you can't pose when you write prose poetry. Your mind, set it free and fall hopelessly in love with the love of poetry. But to some it seems that the only rhyme schemes be A-A-B-B and A-B-A-B and A-B-B-A, but that's just not my way. It's just that I prefer A-B-H-N-A and A-B-T-Z-K and $, question mark, 7 exclamation point, #, # sign, plus sign, 666, open bracket, close bracket, XXX, smiley face, percentage, 7, element, B, 7, QWRTY, 7, A-B-B-A. That's why I prefer not to confine my mind to pre-written lines. I prefer to set free my mind in a place where elastic lines intertwine with mystic rhymes. In these sadistic times, it's hard to find oneself. Materialistic objects should not define oneself. That's why I write. I write not to fight, but to love. But despite the fact that I write to love, he still said, go back to where you came from, you dirty terrorist. He called me a dirty terrorist. But to be honest, this isn't the first time I've heard this. I think I'm used to such abuse, and I've learned to pick and choose what I listen to. But this was new. This time, this middle-aged man held in his hand the hand of his 10-year-old son. And I'm not one to tell someone how to raise their seed, but this made my soul bleed. Black, boiling blood. For when I have a son, I want to teach him love. I'm going to teach him respect and acceptance for all creatures in existence. But this man, he didn't seem to understand that his wicked words would manifest in the chest of his son, leaving him with a hate-filled heart he'll go to school with, thinking it's cool to act just like dad and call that Kit Kat brown kid a dirty Arab. And trust me, you should stay back. When my frame of mind's in a mind frame where I'm a name and shame a racist terrorist, and for the next 4 minutes I waged war with my words, my lyrical jihad was heard down every street in Wagga Wagga. My poem of mass destruction caused destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki proportions. People, please proceed with caution. For I rock no suicide vest, but I assure you a bomb lies inside this chest, ready for love explosions of the most poetic kind. I am a terrorist of the mind, spreading extremist ideals of peace, love, harmony, one poem at a time. So when I rhyme not to be heard, but to be heard.